Hello students, in today's fourth lecture of chemistry, solid state chapter 1, and we are going to study about three-dimensional unit cell, a unit cell in three dimension and its different types. What are the main parameters and its different types, number of atoms in a unit cell, calculation of atoms. Then we will also going to study about closed packed structures, closed packed solids, closed packing in one dimension, closed packing in two dimension and closed packed in three dimension as well. So first we will start with three dimensional unit cell. We have already studied about three-dimensional unit cell in the previous lecture. Now we will going to tell about, this is your unit cell. So here it is your length, breadth and height, and angles between height and breadth. A, B, C, height and breadth, this angle is your, with breadth, with this length and this height, the angle is alpha, between this beta, between length and breadth, gamma. So these are three parameters. Three-dimensional unit cell में how many parameters? 6 parameters. 6 parameters decides, 6 parameters defines 3D unit cell. Which are those 6 parameters? 3 parameters are 3 angles, 3 lengths, 3 axial length, 3 axial lengths A, B, C, and 3 angles. 3 angles. Angles alpha, beta, and gamma. By bringing the changes in these 6, if we will bring the changes in the arrangement of these 6, bringing the changes in the arrangement of these 6, we can have 7 different arrangements. 7 different arrangements. And those 7 different arrangements in 3-dimensional unit cell are called 7 lattice Bravais. So 7 lattice Bravais of 3D unit cell. First one is simple cube, cubical unit cell. Cubical unit cell. Cubical unit cell, you are knowing cubical unit cell is cube in which length A equal to B equal to C and angle alpha is equal to beta, beta is equal to gamma is equal to 90 degree. This is your cubical unit cell, simple cube, in which A, B, alpha, beta, length, breadth, height, all the 3 are same and angles are also equal and which are equal to 90 degree. So this is one of the arrangement which we can get by bringing the change in the arrangement of this. Second one is tetragonal unit cell. Tetragonal unit cell. Student, what is tetragonal unit cell? In tetragonal unit cell, if we will increase the length of this cube, then what will happen? If we will increase the length of this cube, what will happen? Here A and B will be same. A will be equal to B, but height is more. So B does not equal to C, but alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is equal to 90 degree. But angles will remain same. So this condition is known as tetragonal unit cell. Now we are coming to third condition. Third lattice Bravais of 3-dimensional unit cell. Third is your hexagonal unit cell. Hexagonal unit cell. Children, hexagonal mein, if you will consider this tetragonal unit, if this terrace I am taking, this square part, if I am converting into hexagon, if I am converting this into hexagon, then what I'll get? Have a look. Here length and breadth will remain same. Length, breadth, here A is equal to B, but B does not equal to C. Part इसको hexagon में convert करोगे, then it will be hexagonal unit cell. So length, breadth will be same, but height is different. So C is not equal to A and B. So here A and B का angle will be 90, but gamma angle will be 120. Fourth condition, fourth arrangement in three-dimensional unit cell. Fourth Bravais lattice is, that is orthorhombic unit cell. Orthorhombic unit cell. Children, what is orthorhombic unit cell? It's like a matchbox. Like a matchbox. Matchbox. Have a look on this matchbox. So here length, breadth, matchbox में you might have experienced in your daily life. इसमें length, breadth, height कुछ भी same नहीं होती है. So here A does not equal to B, B does not equal to C, but alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is equal to 90. But सारे angle 90 degree रहते हैं. That is called orthorhombic unit cell. Now we are coming to fifth arrangement. Fifth arrangement, that is rhombohedral unit cell. Rhombohedral we can consider like distorted cube. क्यूब को अगर आप प्रेशर अप्लाई कर दो क्यूब के ऊपर, सो व्हाट विल हैपन? लेंथ विल रिमेन सेम, एज लेंथ विल रिमेन सेम, ए बी सी विल रिमेन सेम, बट एंगल्स विल डिस्टॉर्ट. सो हियर द कंडीशन इज ए इक्वल टू बी, बी इक्वल टू सी, बट अल्फा इज इक्वल टू बीटा, बीटा इज इक्वल टू गामा, बट दे आर नॉट इक्वल टू 90 degree. We are applying force. Distorted cube means by applying force on cube. On applying force on cube, what will happen? This condition will arise. That is rhombohedral. ये आपको you should remember it. That's why I am saying cube के ऊपर अगर आप pressure लगाओगे तो क्या होगा उसका? Length, breadth, height will not get changed, but angles will get changed. Angles will get changed, but they will remain equal. Alpha, beta, gamma, same range, but they are not equal to 90 degree. Now we are coming to sixth, that is monoclinic unit cell. Monoclinic unit cell, like a matchbox only. Monoclinic unit cell. Here what will happen? A does not equal to B, B does not equal to C. This is your matchbox. Matchbox में A, B, C तीनों साइड different है. Length, breadth, height, all the three are different. But their angles will be remain 90, तो वो आपका matchbox हो जाएगा. But angle here alpha is equal to gamma is equal to 90 degree. But beta does not equal to 90. Beta इसमें 90 नहीं है. This is your monoclinic unit cell. Now we are coming to the last one, that is seventh one, known as triclinic unit cell. Triclinic unit cell. Triclinic unit cell, most asymmetric form, most asymmetric arrangement. Most asymmetric arrangement in this. So what is asymmetric here? A does not equal to B, neither B equal to C, alpha does not equal to beta, and beta does not is equal to gamma is equal to 90 degree. This is your triclinic unit cell. So here we finished three-dimensional unit cells. Three-dimensional unit cell. So how many types? 6 parameters decides about three-dimensional 3D unit cell. Those 6 parameters are 3 lengths ABC, 3 lengths, and angles alpha, beta, gamma. 3 angles or 3 lengths. These 6, if we will bring the changes in the arrangement of these 6, we can have these 7 types of different arrangement, and these 7 types of arrangements are called 7 types of arrangement are called lattice Bravais. Lattice Bravais. 3-dimensional lattice Bravais in 3D unit cell. Is it clear to everybody? Now we are coming to next topic, that is calculation of atoms. Calculation of atoms in a cell. Number of atoms in a, next topic we'll take, that is number of atoms in a unit cell. Calculation number of atoms in a unit cell. How to calculate the number of atoms in a unit cell? So first we will take, first let a cube contain, a cube has or cube contains, I am just taking example, suppose this is, suppose consider it, this is your cube. This cube will have 8 corners. 8 corners. How many corners? 8 corners. A cube contains corners 8. Total corners 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many faces? Faces कितने हुए? Just consider the example of a room only. How many faces? This is one face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many faces are there? 6 faces. How many corners, faces? How many edges? Edges. What are edges? Where two faces meets. Where two faces meets. This line is edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. 12 edges are there. 12 edges. Now contribution we will take. Contribution. A cube contains these many corners, faces, edges. Now contribution of atoms, contribution different locations. Contribution of atoms present at different location in a unit cell. So if atom is present at corner, so what is the contribution of atom to a unit cell? Contribution of atom present at different location in a unit cell. So if atom is present at corner, if any atom is present at the corner, how much atom will be contributed to a particular unit cell? So it will be 1/8. Then faces. If any atom is present at the face, suppose here atom is present. So the atom which is present at the center of face, it is divided or shared between 2 unit cells. So particular cube को particular unit cell को it will give half, and the one which is present at the edge, it is 1/4. Edge, if any atom is present at the edge, here it is divided one up, one down, one sideways, both sides. So 4 में share होगा ये. So the atom which is present at the corner, it is shared between 8 unit cells. So particular unit cell को it contributes 1/8 part, and the atom which is present at the center of the face, it is shared between. If this is the face and at the center atom is present, it is shared between 2 unit cells. 2 unit cells. To particular unit cell को it will give half. If any atom is present at the edge पे present है, then it will be shared between 4 unit cells. So particular unit cell को it will share or give or contribute 1/4. Is it clear to everybody? Now we will go for the calculations. Calculation of number of atoms in simple cube or cubical atom. Cubic unit cell. First, cubic unit cell. Cubical unit cell में how many atoms are present? Total atoms or effective atoms? Cubical unit cell. So here atoms are present at only at the corner. Only at the corner. So here the total atom. How many atoms? Z will count. Z means number of effective atoms. Number of effective atoms. How can we count Z? Corners 1/8. How many total corners? 8. 1/8. So answer is 1. So Z की value, effective number of atoms in a unit cell in simple cube. Number of effective atoms in unit cell. Simple cubical unit cell. How we can calculate total corners and each atom contributed. Corners 8 and each atom contributes. This corner contribute how much? This atom is shared between 8 unit cells. So to this particular unit cell, this particle will contribute how much part? 1/8. So total corners how many? 8. But each one is contributing how much? 1/8. So how many total effective atoms for this unit cell simple cubical? 1 atom. Is it clear to everybody? Okay, now we are coming to the next. That is face centered. Face centered unit cell. Atoms in face centered unit cell or FCC. FCC is atoms are present at the corner. These are corner one which are contributing 1/8. And how many faces are there? One face, up, down, sideways, front, back. 8 faces. And each is shared. This contributes 1/8. This contributes half. So Z for this total number of atoms, effective atoms in FCC. In FCC will be corners plus atoms at the center of face. Center of faces. So corners, 8 corner and each atom contributes 1/8. Plus how many faces? 6 faces. How much each contribute? Half. So what will be the answer? So answer will be 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. Z की value is 4 in this. So simple cubical primitive unit cell contains total effective atoms, that is 1. Face centered contains effective atoms 4. Now we are coming to next is body centered. body centered unit cell. Body centered unit cell. It is also called BCC. Body centered unit cell में how many atoms are there? Effective atoms. Effective atoms. Here atoms, the one which are present at the corners, they are contributing how much to the unit cell? 1/8 each one, and one is present at the center of the body. At the center of the body, suppose this is your cube, and the atom which is present at the center of the body, which is not shared in any one of the unit cell of the crystal. Is it clear? So Z effective will be here. Z effective will be corner, atom present at the corner plus at the center of the body. Center of the, so corners, 8 corners contributing 1/8. Each atom is contributing 1/8. And here at the center 1, which is not shared with anyone. So it is 1 plus 1, Z effective is equal to 2. So this was the calculation of the number of atoms per unit cell. Now we are going to the next topic, that is packing. Close packed structures. Close packed structures. Close packed structures. Close packing. Close packed structures. How the spheres or the atoms, if I'll fill the balls in a tin and I'll shake, then we'll see how the balls are arranged. In that way only the packing take place in the solid substances. How the solids are made, the packings are taking place. So close packing. Close packed structures. Close packed structures in solid. In close packed structures in solid, we will going to study 3 types packing. That is first one is your close packing. Close packing in one dimension. Close packing in one dimension. Close packing in two dimension. Close packing in 3 dimension.
कौन बात कर रहा है?
So first we will take close packing in 1 dimension. Close packing in 1 dimension. Close packing in 1 dimension. Children, you have already studied what is close packing in 1 dimension. Once again we will go through it. There is only one way to arrange the spheres or the atoms in 1 dimension. Have a look how they are arranged. This is the arrangement in 1 dimension. There is only one way to arrange the particles. They grow in one direction, linear arrangement. It is called linear arrangement. And this arrangement is here. If I'll take this particle, so how many neighboring atoms are there? There are 2 neighboring atoms. These are the nearest neighbors. Nearest neighbors. So coordination number. What is coordination number? Coordination number is the number of nearest neighbors. Nearest neighbor of a particle. So in 1 dimension, coordination number in 1D is 2. Any particle, you take any particle, it is surrounded by or it is touching two neighboring atoms. So this is called close packing in one dimension. Now we are coming to two-dimension close packing. Two-dimension close packing. Two-dimension close packing in two dimension. Close packing in two dimension, it is of two types. One is your square close packing, and another is your hexagonal close packing. Square close packing is also called AA type. This is called AB type packing. AB type. How the particles are arranged in close packing? Suppose in square close packing you will see the atoms are arranged. Have a look. Spheres of first row. Solid spheres in the first row are arranged in such a way, in a linear way. And this row, if I am saying A arrangement, then second row I will arrange similarly or exactly below the first. How the first sphere of the first row is arranged, exactly below that I will arrange the sphere of the second row. And I will get this arrangement as A arrangement. Third row, again I will arrange in the same way. So this arrangement will be AA type. And if I will see any atom, I will check how many nearest neighbor. Suppose if I want to check the nearest neighbor of this atom. So nearest neighbor 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the nearest neighbor are how many? 4. So the coordination number here, coordination number in 2D square close packing is found to be 4. 4 nearest neighbor in this. So this is your square close packing. When the spheres of the first row are arranged and the spheres of the second row are arranged similarly or exactly below the first one, then the arrangement we used to get AA type. And if we check any atom, the nearest neighbors of that particular atom in this arrangement, it is joined by 4 other nearest neighbors. So the coordination number is 4 in this square close packing 2D. Now we are coming to two-dimensional hexagonal packing. What is this 2D hexagonal close packing? Here the solid spheres are arranged. Have a look. This is your first row. The spheres in the first row are arranged in this way. Now this row I am saying A. If this row is considered to be A, then second row I will arrange the depressions or the voids of the first row. Here I will arrange. Second row will be arranged in such a way the particles or the spheres are arranged under the voids of the first row. So this arrangement, A does not exactly, this arrangement is different from the first row. So this arrangement is considered to be B arrangement. But again this arrangement is similar to the first one. So this is A arrangement. So AB, if again I will arrange the fourth row, I will get the similar arrangement like B row. So this arrangement is hexagonal. Why it is called hexagonal? If I will take any atom and I will find out the nearest neighbor, then it is the nearest neighbor of any atom. Have a look. This atom is touching to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 atoms. So if I will join these 6 nearest neighbors, what I will get? I will get a hexagon. So here it is known as hexagonal close packing. Here the coordination number is 6. So we finished close packing in 1D, close packing in 2D, close packing in 3D. I'll take next time. Thank you.